I don't know why it's hitting me right now that it's so disrespectful how this nigga Chris Hansen just pulls up on niggas. Like, this is a very weird way to break it down. The weirdest way to break it down, but if I was a predator, a child sex predator, or a ripper, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, I would find it so disrespectful to have this tall, goofy white nigga just pull up like out of the cut. To just pull up out the cut and just be like, have a seat. Especially if I'm not pussy. Imagine yourself, and I say try to imagine because that was me throwing up in my mouth a little bit. Jesus, the fucking acid reflux is crazy when you start hitting your 30s, my nigga. Touching them. Imagine being a sex offender or a predator. Like, let's call it a predator because the shit's called To Catch a Predator, or it used to be. I find myself getting lit and watching To Catch a Predator because I respect the shit out of Chris Hansen, but I never thought of it from the other person's point of view because at the end of the day, I would never be the other person, but that's the type of nigga I am. I just go down rabbit holes and I think of the stupidest shit. But this is how I entertain myself, and this is how I entertain you guys. I'm back, motherfucker. Hey. Come on, bro. You kidding me? Chris Hansen is the fucking GOAT. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who Chris Hansen is, look the nigga up. He's the guy that comes out the cut in the same crib. If you walk in that crib and you're a predator, you know what's up. This nigga's coming out the cut and he's like, have a seat, in the most condescending way. Hey, what does he say? Hey, I'm Chris Hansen from something NBC or whatever the fuck he says. From To Catch a Predator. How you doing? Have a seat. Very condescending because there's nothing happy about it. When he says, how you doing? That nigga is not, he doesn't care how you're doing. You're a sick fuck. You like touching 13-year-olds. Have a seat. That nigga's about to fucking make you feel like the fucking littlest person in the world for 5 minutes before you get arrested and you get your shit pushed in jail because that's what happens. At least when I think of fucking predators and shit, I hope they're getting their shit pushed in, honestly. Over the regular niggas, like over the nigga who are in there for like weed and little stupid shit. I hope it's the predators. And I know some guys. I know some fucking guys doing time at a joint or did time in the joint. All jokes aside, I know some guys and they say that, nigga, the predators are the ones who get fucking done in, and good for them. Them niggas deserve worse. I'm back. In case you niggas forgot, this is a controversial podcast where I say shit that may not be socially acceptable, and this is why I do it. Because I tapped in. And this is for anybody else who wants to tap in. I ain't fucking special, bitch. This is for anybody who wants to tap in. I tapped into the podcast life, and the podcast life taught me that you can say whatever the fuck you want, with recent exceptions, and I'll get to that later. Because y'all niggas ain't about to shut the shit down. I think it's funny because the way my mind works is like, if you're a murderer, that's kind of fucked up. It is fucked up. It's not kind of fucked up. It is fucked up. That's somebody's family member. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody's loss. It feels different, and I could only imagine when somebody's taken from you. But when somebody is a fucking ripper, And I say that with a very rare New England accent, right? When somebody's a ripper and they're just some type of predator, they do something rapey or whatever, kill the motherfucker. If it was up to me, I'd have the nigga be dead. I know there's that Uncle Ben, Aunt May type belief where, you know, we don't decide who lives or dies. I disagree on one condition. Predators, rapists, all that sick shit, kill the niggas. Send them straight to hell where they belong. And that's how I feel about that.
Get the fuck out of here.
But Chris Hansen, and I'll put myself in the Predator's shoes for 1 second, only because it's the funniest thing. Imagine being a predator, my nigga, and you're meeting up with a 13-year-old and your cock's hard because you're a sick fuck. Your cock's hard because you're a sick fuck, and you're getting ready. You're having the ride of your life, driving fucking some of these niggas. That's what I don't understand about some of this shit. Some of these niggas drive forever, dog, from fucking New York or Mass or wherever to go to fucking Connecticut. They fucking talk to somebody online and it's like, oh, I live in Connecticut. Yeah, I'm so nervous. I've never done this before. Red flag is Chris Hansen. Duh. But these niggas never figured it out. It's kind of like Jackass, Punked. Niggas never figured out Punked. Ever. There has been fucking 57 episodes of Punked and niggas never figured out that it was Ashton Kutcher. Just like there are so many red flags that Chris Hansen is around the corner about to be popping out, talking about come have a seat. And boom. But niggas still drive to Connecticut to fucking try to get some 13-year-old puss. And the fucking American hero, not the Dallas Cowboys, not Tom Brady, not Captain America, Chris Hansen pops out the corner talking about some have a seat. That is the most disrespectful shit. That's more disrespectful than if I was a predator, right? And I'm pulling up to a 13-year-old's crib and the parent comes through, I'm just be like, nigga, fuck you. I'm out of here. I'm driving off. If I was a predator and I'm pulling up to the 13-year-old's crib and the 13-year-old's like, oh no, I'm nervous. I'm calling the cops, 911. I'll be like, fuck you, nigga, I'm out. And I'll say, fuck the police. And that's it. If Chris Hansen's at the spot, I got put together. I feel like the dumbest, pussiest motherfucker on the planet, and I got put together. How could you live with yourself? You go to sleep, you know you're going to be on fucking NBC or now it's YouTube or whatever. Guys, if you've never seen this shit, just look up Chris Hansen on YouTube. It's the greatest fucking thing in the world. And that's all I'm going to say. That's how we're starting the podcast today. Your boy may or may not have popped the 5 milligram. You're getting 5 milligram Jimbo tonight. And that, my friends, is how you make a return. Your boy had a cold brew at 7. 6:30? 7. 6:30 or 7. It doesn't fucking matter. Way too late for a cold brew. Your boy had a cold brew at 6 or 7. And then your boy came home and fucking killed the bottle of wine. Because I'm trying to watch my fucking behavior during the week. Right? I'm keeping the beer for the weekends. Cool adult decisions. Your boy might have started to have a counteractive reaction. The alcohol with the caffeine, because cold brews are fucking loaded. And my brain was just firing. And it's amazing what this does to my brain before the podcast. It truly is. And I was having some anxiety, and your boy popped the 5 milligram. Fuck it. Hey. There's a lot to cover, my nigga. A lot went down. I haven't podcasted since when? October of 2021. And we're in 2022. How the fuck you doing? How you doing? That's my fucking 11% Italian coming out. If you didn't know that reference, go back to the fucking other parts of the podcast. Kidding me, my nigga? Come on, are you crazy? How you doing? It's 2022 now. A lot of shit went down, man. Seasonal depression be happening. Court be happening. For legal reasons, I'm not gonna get into it. Maybe there will be a little Patreon thing where I make sure I'm looking at the niggas paying for the shit, and they get all that. You get the Patreon is back. The Patreon is back. There's gonna be the same. If this podcast gets extra, that Patreon shit gets even more extra. So patreon.com/Jimmy's Diner, I think it is. I'm all over the place, baby. Patreon.com/Jimmy Lucca. How about that? How about it's just my fucking full name? Nigga, $5 a month. We bringing that shit back. Exclusive content. Rawer than the raw shit that you hear on this shit. That shit's back because we're back to the money, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? This shit ain't free, bro. You kidding me? Fuck. Man, all I'm going to say is for legal reasons, I won't say much. Out of respect for a lot of people. Be careful who you have kids with, ladies and gentlemen. I'm chilling. I got my daughter the way I want to have her, which is half the time. Because you got to want, for the parents out there, you have to want, with the exception of a few situations, obviously, you have to want your kids to have both parents in their lives. That is the most healthy thing for them. And Lord knows I try to have my daughter to have everything she needs. And that's one of those things. But be very, very, very careful with who you have kids with. And that's how I'm going to start this shit off. Very deep. And then we can get into the ratchet shit. Welcome the fuck back. This is episode 74 of Take As Needed. I will try very hard not to leave randomly this time. But, yo, I'm pretty sure before I left, we found out that I lost a lot of people last year, and I had a lot of shit to work on, and then I had a nasty court situation go down. So, but we back better than ever. Your boy, you got 5 milligram Jimbo tonight. You got Jimbo with the sexy wine shit. Jimbo with the at-home New York sports fan fit. Let's go Knicks. Bing bong.
Welcome to hell.
Beep, 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 beep. That me, my boy.
Pay my taxes. Your girlfriend call me Kumar.
Take it
Girlfriend call me
easy.
Kumar. Your name's Jimmy, you fucking scumbag.
Bing bong. Let me tell you niggas something about Bing bong. It's been a couple months. I don't like, and I'm not that hipster nigga. I'm really not. I'm not that hipster nigga who's like, well, I was on it first. Niggas was on it first. Now everybody's on it, whatever. I try not to be that nigga. Oh, side note, you see the sticker on the laptop? I'm lit tonight. And this is the first podcast back. I'm not doing any ads, but I still got to show love to the sponsors. It's still, the podcast is brought to you by Soulita. Only the fucking best local, and even if you're not local, the very best soap, skincare, beard care, mom care for your fucking belly and your boobs, all of that. I got fucking beard oil and fucking beard butter in my shit, and I smell like a fucking sex god. How you doing? God damn. God damn. Shout out to Joe Mar and Elijah. Listen, man, it's still Soulita. It's still Mr. Then with the financial goodies. Brought to you by him, too. All the stuff's gonna be in the fucking in the information, okay? All the stuff's gonna be under the YouTubes, and it's gonna be under all of that. All you gotta do is click Soulita if you want your skincare stuff, your beard care stuff. Mr. Then, the man who miraculously made my credit go from fucking the late 300s to the early 400s to now the 650s in the matter of 6 months. And this ain't just an ad. These are not just sponsors. These are niggas I really fuck with. I only fuck with sponsors that I really fuck with. It's not just about the bag, ladies and gentlemen. I really gotta fuck with you for me to fucking promote your shit. And it's also brought to you by Smooth My Balls, the only company that's responsible for the machine that trims my nutsack. I put the guard on there, and I put the guard on there now because I don't do a full trim. It's not fully bald. I leave a little bit of hair on there because it's winter. And you know what niggas from the hood do? They put their hands in their pants. Why? Because there's a little bit of fucking Bush down there. There's a little bit of George W. down there. So I put my hands down there and I stay warm. If you see me, don't say pause, nigga. You know what's up. You should know what's up. If not, you're not from there. You're not from the days where niggas was wearing fucking basketball shorts under their pants and you stick the hands in the pants to stay warm. All right? I once dated a fucking girl who walked in on me sleeping. And if you know me like that, you know that when I'm sleeping, I look angelic. How you doing? I look fucking angelic, my nigga. But I'm sleeping with my hands in that pants. Guess what? Guess what that means? That means I was jerking off before I fell asleep. So I got shit for that. Nigga, I'm just staying warm because I got the bush. I'm cozy, my nigga. Damn. I've gotten into nothing that I was supposed to get into yet. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the best stuff is improv on this pod. And you know what's up. And if you're a newcomer, shout out to you. You're in for a wild, wild ride, my friend. I don't even know what the fuck I was saying. We just love being cozy. And shout out to Smooth My Balls. Shout out to Mr. Then. Shout out to fucking Soulita. They are all the shit. They're not just my sponsors. They are also real niggas with real products and services that could be of some serious use. And I'm not doing the official ads today, but I definitely improv some, and that's my time for them. And we'll have official ads coming up, along with more podcasts. Yes, I talk so much shit. There are 2 more podcasts coming, and those announcements will come within the week. And I know the social media is a little iffy right now, but we figuring it out. All right. Where was I getting at now? What was I talking about? I was talking about Chris Hansen. I was talking about the importance of having kids with the right person. Fellas, I know it's hard not to pull out, but you really got to think about it sometimes. You really, really do. It's very, very hard. It is very hard, but you have to think about it very long and very hard. You got to think about it as long and as hard as your dick is sometimes. It's a fact. It'll do you justice down the line when you don't have to go through the justice system.
Get the fuck out of here.
And I do not regret my daughter. She is the most beautiful thing to come out of this situation. I don't regret a thing. I will, when it comes to Alexandria, I will go back to that time and still not pull out. I'm just shedding light on a situation for niggas so that they know. This Merlot is popping. My mom would be so proud. You guys catching them fucking Apple Watch fall commercials, bro? Them shits is dramatic as all hell, and dramatic is my middle name. I saw one on TV the other day, and I'm like, yo, First of all, look at this thing right here. Ready? I'm one of these niggas now. Because I love smoking hookah. Haven't been smoking hookah lately, so I'm on this wave. The fucking the puff bars. I don't wanna be. But you know, sometimes a nigga need a little bit of you know what I'm saying? And I pull out the puff bar and I take a puff and that's it. There's those ones where they make it like mad addicting. And you know what? I know niggas who seem like fiends. I know kids who seem like fiends where it's like, yo, I need a puff bar. You got fucking, let me get $1 for a puff bar. I got $9. Like, bro, do you know how you sound right now? You sound like a fucking perk head. Chill out. But I thought those commercials were bad. And then you see the Apple Watch commercials, the fall ones. Oh, here we go. 911, what's your emergency? This is the one right here.
911, what's your emergency?
Oh, I love it. If you're on YouTube, you know the vibes. You can get the fucking video.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I've been in a car accident. My car slipped. There's water getting in the car and I can't get out.
911, what is your emergency?
I came up in a hard wind. It's pushing me out to sea.
Okay, do not hang up.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm here at the farm. I broke my leg. Straight down 21 feet. I sure need help quick.
Are you by yourself?
Yes.
Have you tried to get out? Have you tried to bust the window or something?
I'm pretty far out in the ocean.
What's with the Hans Zimmer music, by the way? Very like Dark Knight, Interstellar-esque. Yo.
Okay, get to my cell phone. I'm talking about Apple Watch.
Try to keep talking to me.
Okay.
I can't fight the wind anymore.
It's getting deeper. It's getting to my neck.
Please hurry. I'm hurting real bad.
You're going to seek help, okay?
I
That nigga should see
Opening the door.
this video right now.
I'm just at the driver's seat.
Okay, so your head is above water?
Yes, sir.
With the help of their watch, Jason, Jim, and Alexander. Oh, what did that say? That was so fast. With the help of their watch, Jason, Jim, and Amanda were rescued within minutes. Dog. Let's fucking go, man. Apple is killing it right now. They're letting you know you ain't living unless you living with the Apple Watch. I got mine. I'm going to keep it now. And I'm going to get the next gen to make sure my fucking battery's long as hell. Because guess what, bro? I'm not trying to fucking fall off a mountain and shit and not be noticed. This shit like detects your hard falls and stuff. Emergency location. Is this the one right here that I saw the other day?
We all shop online, right?
I hate fucking ads. Look at this nigga talking about whatever the fuck, coupons. What do I look like, a Karen?
You are receiving this message because you
This
are
is the
listed
one
as an
I saw the other day, dog. Emergency location, Apple Watch. Here we go.
Hello. You are receiving this message because you are listed as an emergency contact on Jim's iPhone. Jim's Apple Watch has detected that they took a hard fall at 5:03 a.m.
That's
The
crazy.
emergency location is latitude 33.0, longitude -117.2.
Wow.
Do not contact emergency services.
What?
Come to the emergency location alone.
What? Why did it say that? See, this shit is crazy, my nigga. They pretty much letting niggas know, dog, that you need their watch. This watch will let niggas know if you took a fall and you can't get up. And that, my friends, is good promotion and you gotta respect it. Big fucking Frank Sinatra vibes for Apple, because that is some Steve Jobs coming back from the grave type shit. That's some shit that he would put together, I feel like. Yo, you know what I noticed, my nigga, like 2 days ago? What's with the fucking, the lame ass OnlyFans and Snapchat premium promotions, bro? And I'm not paying for them. I'm not looking at them. They just pop up. They just pop up. And I'm not knocking selling fucking pussy and selling pussy pics and ass pics and tit pics and even feet pics. My homegirl the other day told me that she got nice feet. She showed me her feet. I was like, yo, what's up? That's what's up. And she's gay. You know what I'm saying? And she's not gay like, and they use these terms, okay? Don't fucking hunt me down and chop me up and shit and call me a homophobe or whatever the fuck, because they use these terms. She's a stud. You know what I'm saying? She's not the girly girl. She's not the girly girl gay woman, but she's the stud. She wears her fucking hats and she gets her lineups and she gets her temps and she wears her fucking J's and shit. But she got her fucking toes done and she said, yo, there's niggas I know who would pay for this shit. Sell your feet pics, sister. Fuck you mean? Make your money. I'm not knocking any of it. What I have a problem with is I think I'm a little bit of a businessman. I have the mind for making money. At the end of the day, I'm from, and niggas is about their bread. So I have the mind for making bread, right? Let's get to it. Let's get to the bag. And I have the mind for marketing and promoting, I feel like, because when social media is popping, your boy got like 1,500 followers. And it could be more, whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm very inconsistent with it. There's times where I'm on and there's times where I'm off. I think I have the mind to be very marketable and I have the mind for marketing and I have the mind for promoting. So, but I also don't sell my fucking cock or my ass. But this is my thing. Promotion wise, and there might be niggas out there, bro. If you feel like you fuck with shit like this, let me know. Prove me wrong. But hear me out real quick. The way to promote your OnlyFans or Snapchat Premium is to not put out there and promote heavily that you have lesbian content. And you could call me gay for what I'm about to say. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I'm just not gay. The way to reel me in when you have a Snapchat Premium or an OnlyFans is not to say that you have lesbian content. Oh, I got lesbian content, tap in. Nigga, I do not want to see you scissoring with another female. I do not want to see you guys eating each other out. I do not want to see any of that. What I want to see is penetration. I would rather you say, hey, my fucking boyfriend or whoever, my business partner is plowing me out. Tap in. I'm more than likely to fucking tap in and pay for that. Not that I'll pay for it, because I mean, my thing with OnlyFans and all that, Pornhub is a thing. Pornhub exists, right? So I'm gonna pay for that. You know how many like there's a wide variety of things on there. There is a wide variety. There is like, you know, the storylines are just epic. You can't get that. I don't know. When a bitch comes out with an OnlyFans or a Snapchat Premium where it's like the acting is on point and it's Oscar, it's like the porn equivalent of Oscar material where you know, somebody's acting like their stepbrother and they come in and they're like, oh, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm changing. What are you doing? And he's like, I don't know. And somehow shit hits the fan. You know what I mean? But other than that, I don't care. You're definitely not reeling me in with niggas don't care about lesbian porn. I feel like that's like an 11 to 12-year-old thing where they're like, oh my God, girl on girl. And then you and then you lose your virginity. You're like, yeah, I kind of need to see that penetration because that's what I'm imagining. I just call it how I see it, ladies and gentlemen. I just say what other people don't have the balls to say. I know you niggas heard that Kanye song where he's saying that he's going to beat Pete Davidson's ass. I'm not going to play it because you probably heard it. And I always get fucking flagged for playing clips, and I'm just not going to do it. But the song's called Easy. I'm not the React person. Shout out to Complex Ambition. They do shit like that. My thing is, I'm finding a lot of people who, there's weirdos out there, unfortunately, who care a lot about, like, celebrity gossip. I don't really do it unless it's funny. And this situation's a little funny. I think my nigga Kanye's winning personally because he got shorty from Uncut Gems and she's bad. She popped out a kid and she's still bad. So it's not easy to just snap back like that. And shout out to all the mothers who still look good. Whether you feel like you snap back or not. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop a little Frank for you. But Kanye and Kim are playing what we like to call the battle of the rebounds. That's what they're doing. Whether they get back together or not, you got Kim on one hand, she's fucking with Pete Davidson. That nigga is packing some heat. Pause. No pause. I don't care what the fuck you niggas say about it. Pete Davidson is packing heat. He just slays way too much pussy. Questionable Ariana Grande, because I feel like Ariana Grande looks 11 forever. The bitch doesn't age. The bitch looks 11 and stays looking 11. I know niggas who probably listen to this podcast who are cool with me, who will probably get offended, but I offend people all the time, so who cares? That had a big crush on Ariana Grande. And Ariana Grande looks 11. So to me, that's some Ripper shit. No disrespect. But at the same time,
get the fuck out of here.
I stand by what I say, motherfucker. So we could throw hands if you want to. Bro, Ariana Grande looks forever 11. Other than that, Pete Davidson slays some of the craziest shit like, his track record is crazy. He's for the streets. I had a girl tell me he's for the streets. He is for the streets. But I mean, fuck it. He's packing some heat. Julia Fox is also packing some heat. They both bagged up hot commodities. Hot free agents, if you will, on both sides of the sex. Pete Davidson is packing heat. I'm pretty sure Ariana Grande said it in an interview somewhere. And Julia Fox is bad. If you watch Uncut Gems, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. She has the face of someone from West Warwick who is done up, and the body is ridiculous. But it works. And they're both playing the battle of the rebounds. Have we ever been there? Yes, I have. I definitely have. I will definitely admit it. I've played the battle of the rebounds, and that only goes one of two ways. It doesn't work out, or you knock up the rebound and you learn your lesson. And that, my friends, is the truth. You might want to fight me on it because it's the truth, but I mean, the truth fucking hurts, bitch. The fuck you want me to say? Take me as you need me. That's what this podcast is all about. Did you forget? I'll refresh your fucking memory.
Get the fuck out of here.
Damn. In my situation, I definitely knocked up the person, but that's another conversation for another time. Damn. Oh, God damn. Shit. Well, Kanye is just giving me secondhand embarrassment for going on that fucking track and saying he would beat Pete Davidson's ass. Because it's like, dude, and on the same track, he's saying that he's got the baddest bitch now or whatever. If you feel that way, why are you focused on your new girl's boyfriend, your old bitch? Why are you focused on her new man? And I just get secondhand embarrassment, you know? Like I look at a track with Kanye and Game, and it's bumping hard, and it fucking slaps, and then he says some shit like that, and you're like, come on, bro, really? Anyway, in other news, we're apparently, in my absence, we're trying to cancel Joe Rogan. For what? For what? Because he told niggas to take vitamins and all these different supplements and all this shit. Last time I checked, and I listen to podcasts often, I'm a podcaster, so it'd be weird if I didn't listen to podcasts. I'm not canceling Joe Rogan, bro. Joe Rogan is not somebody that you can cancel. You can try your hardest to do so, and you can't. Everything I read about Joe Rogan, oh, he's spreading dangerous misinformation and he's telling people not to get vaccinated and he's ignorant and this and that. Last time I was on dating apps, I remember even seeing a bitch being like, oh, you shouldn't date me if you love Joe Rogan. Guess what, bitch? Swipe left. I love Joe Rogan. He's a little alpha, yes. What's wrong with being alpha? What's wrong with niggas wanting to be a little alpha? Even me. I might be a soft nigga to the core, but I have some alpha in me. I want to be alpha. There's times where I'm in the mood to be alpha. There's times where I'm in the mood to not be alpha. At the end of the day, I think alpha's a little gay. I think it's a little gay. I think there's a little bit of shades of you might be gay if you're trying too hard to be alpha. That's why I said I have my moods where I want to be alpha, because it's not something that I strive so hard to be. And I don't think Joe Rogan strives very hard to be alpha. I just think, like every other man, he has a balance and he's vocal about it. I don't think I've heard a podcast aside from all of that fucking rambling that I just did, because you got 5 milligram Jimbo. Remember that. I don't think that there's a podcast that I heard where Joe Rogan was legitimately telling niggas, do not get vaccinated. I haven't heard one. I think I might have heard as he might have gone as far, and this is as far as he's gone, to sit there and say, you know, if you're young and healthy, why get vaccinated? But he's not telling niggas to not get vaccinated. I heard Joe Rogan tell niggas to take vitamins and supplements and do things that are a good alternative instead of getting vaccinated. But why are we going to cancel him for that? If we're going to cancel him for that, then cancel my fucking mom. And she's vaccinated. And I'm saying all this shit while I'm being fully vaccinated. Just full disclosure, because there's a lot of fucking Karens out there, and you never know who's listening. But dog, this shit's getting out of hand, my nigga. I'm sitting here fully vaccinated. I'm telling you, if you're gonna cancel Joe Rogan for fucking giving you alternatives, then cancel my mom, because my mom, she'll say the same shit. If you got a mom who is very ethnic, who will tell you to take this and that and drink this tea and that tea and this supplement and that supplement, it's because she wants you to go about things in a natural way, and that's fine. Here's the thing, and I still believe in this while being fully vaccinated. I even got the booster and all that. I'm boosted. If people have their own beliefs and their own home remedies and their own ways to go about shit, and they'd rather just get the COVID instead of the vaccine, who cares? Who is that bothering? Who is that bothering? Let me know. Because at the end of the day, we live in a free country, right? It doesn't really feel like a free country right now when we're making people, some of us, and a lot of the media, and a lot of us, which is disgusting, making people feel like shit for not getting the vaccine. I have someone at work who comes in, and he's a cool dude. Yankee fan. We have a lot of common similarities, and I love talking to him. But he kind of has that like condescending part to him where it's very like, oh man, you didn't get the vaccine? What a dummy. And it's like, damn, bro, really? There's a lot of there's religious reasons, there's medical reasons, and fuck all of that. If somebody's just not comfortable, they're not comfortable, bro. That's it. I don't mean to get all deep on niggas and shit, but damn, bro. If somebody doesn't want to get the vaccine, they just don't want to get the vaccine. That's it. That should be it. Now, I've been fucking poked around 3 times now with the booster. Come when my daughter turns 5, which I think in the state of Rhode Island, they're saying 5-year-olds, they want to sooner or later, that's a new thing. They want them to get the vaccine. I don't want her to get it personally. Because to me, I'm like, fuck it. I'm entering my 30s. I got a long life ahead of me. I plan to live as long as I fucking can, especially now that I have my daughter, because she's the most beautiful thing in the world that I just want to see grow fucking until she has wrinkles, because she amazes me. But my thing is, man, like, with me, it's whatever. We still don't know what's going on with this thing, right? I did it for my own reasons. I went through some weird shit with my heart after COVID. I also cut a lot of people, and I'm like, and to keep it a buck, I love going to events. I love going to sporting events. So you know what? If I could show my fucking card and get in easily, whatever. But my daughter, who's 4, gonna be 5, I'm good. I'd rather know for sure. We don't know for sure yet, and I got it. So I don't know, man. You know, it's getting to a point where I'm hearing about like, I knew about the political party stuff when I was on, but I'm hearing about like vaccine status on dating apps. What the fuck is that? This is when this shit gets fucking weird, dog. Like, you vaccinated, non-vaccinated. When I was on dating apps, I remember it being like, oh, liberal. And it was even to a point where like bitches was on there like, oh, I'm liberal, and if you're not liberal, we shouldn't date, or you shouldn't talk to me. Who the fuck wants to talk about political views on the first date, dog?
Get the fuck out of here.
Let me know. How uninteresting are you off the rip? You think the funny shit about people like that, bro, is that they think they're very interesting, right? They think they're super interesting. Oh yeah, on the first date, let's talk about fucking, you know, Trump and Sleepy Joe, and let's talk about climate change and gun control and all this shit. No, my nigga, I want to know about the nitty gritty. I want to know first and foremost about any trauma you've gone through, so I can see what that did for your character development. I'm more interested in whether or not you have red flags in you. That I'm more interested in whether or not you could cheat on me or slap me one day or kill me in my sleep. I'm sorry, I don't give a rat's ass if you believe in gun control and your stance on abortions, which there's only one stance on that. But I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck about your political views. When I saw that shit when I was on dating apps, swipe left. If you had any type of political views on your shit, swipe left. All the way left. And there was so much of it that I did a lot of swiping left. But now I'm hearing about fucking vaccination status. Who cares? Who cares? Whether you're vaccinated or not vaccinated, whether you niggas want to admit it or not, bro, this vaccine is going to be like another flu vaccine. It's that simple. You want to talk about the science and trusting the science and all that? Bro, the science says this is a virus, and the science has been saying this virus is weakening. Now, it could fucking mutate and strengthen again down the line, but as of right now, the pattern is that it's weakening. So, with that said, when someone says this is going to be another flu vaccine, I don't think they should get canceled. I don't think they should be looked at as a dumbass, because not for nothing, it's true. If you look at the flu vaccine, and this is me speaking from experience, from seeing the last couple years, I've seen years where people fucking don't give a shit to get the flu vaccine. They don't ever sometimes. I've seen years where niggas rush to get the flu vaccine, where the flu, a mutation of the flu, is so serious that they go and get it because they don't want to catch that flu. This is what's happening with COVID. If somebody doesn't want to get poked, that's on them, bro. Let them live. Let them breathe. Let them do what they want. At the end of the day, live and let live. I always do this. I always have, like, I get goofy on my podcast and then I get deep on some shit. And this is the thing that's been bothering me the last couple months. This whole fucking vaccine shit, this vaccine drama. I wish it would stop, honestly. But it's a lot, I feel like, to ask of life, to just stop feeling like you need to pick a side and just be neutral, bro. Like, I'm neutral. I don't give a fuck. I got the vaccine. I could care less if you get it or don't get it. But I do find it fucked up that we're being very forceful with it, and that's all I'm saying. I think that might be it for the first episode back. You got 5 mg Jimbo, which is pretty dope, with the cider wine. I might have killed the whole bottle of Merlot, and it's fine. I got an espresso in the mail, and that's fire. That is fire. If you don't know what an espresso is, bro, get fucking hip with it, because these coffees in this apartment are about to get crazy. I swear I'm everything. I swear I'm a barista. I swear I'm a cook. I don't swear I'm a cook. I am a fucking chef, first of all. And I just slammed my MacBook because you know what time it is. I've been making all types of shit, my nigga, like pollo guisado, chicken franchise, fucking patelitos. I make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I make cubanos. I make fucking pernil. I've been getting brazy with this shit, dog. And there's a lot of stuff coming. I may or may not have a cooking show coming with my boy. I'm going to announce everything right now. All right? I'm going to announce everything right now. We got legit heat, a wrestling podcast with 2 former boys that you might know. They go by the name of Scotty Mac and Gary the Saint. And we bringing that shit back because wrestling has never been better. We bringing that back. We're bringing in a fucking movie review podcast / cooking show where me and my boy Eric Gomes are going to throw down in the kitchen, 2 sexy ass niggas in the kitchen making some sexy shit, some fancy shit, some fucking edible, smackable shit that goes harder than your mother's fucking crotch. While pairing the food with movies that we love and enjoy and breaking them down to a science along with the food. We getting busy right now, bro. I'm making up for lost time. Not just that, but I truly love this podcast shit. I love talking shit, and I love how much support I get. And It's gonna be a ride, bro. It's going to be a ride. It always is. I always appreciate the support. And, you know, I'm not gonna say the time because that takes away from the aura of you just listening through your fucking AirPods. But for now, I bid you adieu. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Take As Needed. I'm back, and we're saying fuck you to seasonal depression, and I hope you're doing the same. And I tip my glass to all you sexy motherfuckers and bitches.
It's the outro. Said I'm out here. Now we out